Now we've seen the basic select statement with all those clauses. Now next is about writing subqueries or sub-selects. So when we refer as sub-selects, it's like select within a select statement. First it executes the inner select statement, takes the result of it and feeds it as an input in other select statements. That's what when we say sub-select, that is it, okay? Okay. Now you understand this? We're just getting sum of net sales, okay? And then customer ID, product ID from what? From fact sales. And I'm just saying, since I've got aggregation function associated with non-aggregation fields, those must be specified in group by. And I'm trying to put some restriction on the sum of net sales, which is aggregated field. So I'll have to go with what? Having or where? Having clause. So I'm saying having sum of net sales less than 50,000. Okay. And then I wanted to sort this data based on the customer. So I say what? Order by customer ID and in what? In descending order. I don't limit anything. I just want to see all the records. Could not find. Why? Because so to just give me all those customers and their product and total net sales. Okay. So now what I want is it just giving me all those customers, right? But I just want to see the customers who belong to USA. So how do I know which customers belong to USA? I have another table called customer table which gives me that. So this query would give me, if I say select customer ID from customer where country name is equal to USA, this will give me the list of customers who belong to USA. Okay. So this is a query on a different table which is just giving me all those customers who belong to USA. So I would like to take this customer list and use it as an input and restrict the other query from it. So I would like to say, I'll say here where customer ID in, because I'm going to give you, my query is going to give multiple list of customer ID, so I will say in this query. So first what it does it do, it executes this select statement, gets the result set of this select, which is giving you list of customer IDs, and then I'm using that in restricting this customer. So it executes this query first, gets the set of customers, and uses that in the where clause of this select statement. So this is like a subquery. Where customer ID access. Okay, so it is just giving me only those 92, 91, 60, because if you remember, the customers who belong to USA were only this one, 91, 92, these customers. Within these customers, you get those results. 91, 92, 61, 62, 32. So it is just giving me only those customers data who belong to USA. Like this, we can take the result set of one query and we feeding it as an input for other queries. That is what we refer it as subquery or subselect. Yeah. Now we can, next is about using set operators. So we'll have different set operators like union, intersect, except. Yeah. So by using this, you can basically combine multiple result set of multiple select statements. Say, I get the result. See, always result of a select, we always refer it as result set. So you have result set 1 from a select statement 1. You have result set 2 from select statement 2. I would like to combine both these results. Okay. So when you combining it, it could be having different set operators like union, except, intersect. Now look at this. If I just execute this select statement, who belong to customer, it just gives me some set of customer IDs. These are the ones who belong to USA. And I give another selection who says who belong to UK. This gives me another set of customer IDs. Now I just want to combine both these result set. Okay. Then you will say what? Select statement 1, union, select statement 2. So it basically unifies both this result set and then gives me this. So it takes result set of select statement 1 plus, it's like plus, okay, union is plus, okay. Okay. Next, I have something called intersect. Intersect, you understand, so only the common values. So I take the, so when I say like T percentage symbol, what does it mean? Any customer where company name is starting with capital T. So these are the customers. Get this, what is 2, 3, 40, yeah. Now I'm saying all customers ending with small p, that would give me 2, 33, 34. If you remember, the intersecting value is 2, yeah. So if I say 2, so not 2, if I say intersect, it just gives me common values from both these result sets. That is intersect. Clear? Okay. I just want to give you one more. See, focus on this. I get this result set as what? 2, 3, 40, right? Then came 2, 33, 30. The only common is what? 2, right? Because I just want to use union word. So union, what does union give you? Combines both. So you get 340. Yep. 33, 34. So what I see, when you're using union, what is happening? So there is one result set which is giving 2 and some extra values. There is one more result set which is giving me 2 and some extra values. When I say union, how many times this 2 is being repeated? Only once. So when you say union, it does not take the duplicates. It just, even if there is common one, it just takes only once. So in interview, this is a discussion. They say there's one more operator called union all. They'll ask you what is the difference between union and union all. This is a common question. Union all and if I say union all, you get 2, 3. This is set 1. You also see again 2 being repeated. Union all will, when it is unifying 2 result sets, even the duplicates comes in when you say union all. But when you say union, no duplicate comes in. When the duplicate just gives you list the value only once. Okay, Ranna? That is important. Union all difference. It is our first question. What is the difference between union and union all? When you get into HANA modeling, when you're building HANA native modeling, there are different set of operators you can use, graphical model. There is something called union. He'll ask you whether that union acts like union or union all under. Okay, what's it? That will be union. Okay. After that discussion. Okay. Next, except. Result set 1, except result set 2 means what? So result set 1 is this, okay? And result set 2 is this. Okay. So I'm asking, give me entire result set 1 except the values what is there in result set X. So there's only one which is common, which is what? 2, right? So I should get entire result set of query 1 except this 233, and so 2 doesn't come out. Very except. Like this, you can use union all, intersect, except. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Next, joins. Very important. Join correct రాసేది తెలిసి అయిపోయిందన్న ఎట్లాంటి స్క్రిప్ట్ అని రైట్ నా good question. It says, see here I'm selecting customer ID. Let's see here I'm selecting country ID. Okay. Except so I'm using uni. I'm getting customer IDs here. I'm getting country IDs here. Customer ID, but here actually these are what country IDs. It just treats it as one. But suppose here I say the structure there and here it is different now. Yeah. See, the structure, result set structure must be same. Okay. Doesn't worry about which column it is, but the number of columns, the structure definition, the number of columns must be same when you're going. Okay. Okay. Next is joins. Very important. If you're able to write the joins perfectly, I think you can play with scripting. You got to be really strong with select when you get onto scripting. That's it. It's up because most of the application is about reading, not about inserting. Because when you develop analytical applications, it's about pretty much about reading. So it's mainly on select here. So we deal with different joins like inner join. Okay. Left outer join, right outer join, full outer. See, when you're dealing with SQL, you pretty much deal with this inner, left, right, and full outer. Okay. There are other types of joins like referential join, text join, temporal joins, which will be only as part of modeling. Okay, not here. Okay, put the confusion. Very important. Let's say I've got set A and I've got set B. Okay, and I've got column 1, I've got column 2. Okay, so I've got values like A, B, and C. Here I've got values like A, D, and E. Okay. Now I say join this table 1 with the table 2 on this column. Which one? Saying condition is what? Table 1 dot column 1 is equal to table 2 dot column 1. So I'm using this column as the join condition. And if they say join is inner join, what will be the output? No, only A. Inner join just gives me common values from. Next point. See here, the column name could be column 2. Does it matter? No. I can say table 1 dot column 1 is equal to table 2 dot column 2. Not a problem. So column name could be different, but ultimately the data element must be same. When I say data element, the definition or the content needs to be same when join has to be qualified. Okay. So understand about inner join here, right? Okay. So I get one record with what value? A. Let's say I have one more record A here. In that case, what will be the output? Inner join, ఇక్కడ A 2 సార్లు ఉంది. ఇక్కడ if you have once here and if you have got twice here, then how many? Previously, when there is only one in both cases, it was just forming only one join record as what? A. Suppose if you got
2 records.
Yeah, 2 records. If you got A twice here, then it's going to form what? Joint record 1 with this A is joined to this A. That is one record. And this A would be joined to this A again and forms the next joint record as A. Okay, boss? That is, see, it does basically join every combinations, okay? All the combinations, that's important. Let's say I've got A again here and I've got A again here. So if I again go with inner join, saying table 1 dot column 1 is equal to table 2 dot column 2, what will be, how many joint records will it bring? So one, A. So actually first thing is pick up only the common value. What is the common value? A. And each common value is joined against every common value in this. So this A would be joined with these two, and this A would be joined with these two, and this A would be joined with these two. So obviously we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 joint records of A. You're going to get 6 joint combinations. Our understanding undala very, very important. Inner join, okay? What is it? Next, let's say we're dealing with left outer joins. Should understand the condition. Same. Again, I'll say this is my left table and this is my right table. So when I'm saying join with table 1 of column 1 towards the table 2 of column 2, and the join type is left outer join. Join both these tables, like say table 1 dot column 1 is equal to table 2 dot column 2, where the join condition is left outer join. And what is my left table? Set A. Set A is a table which is on the left hand side of it. Okay. So when you go with left outer join, what happens? It actually performs an inner join first. See, left outer join will include inner join first. Okay, plus unmatched values from the left operator. So does your left outer join include inner join also? Means actually it brings me common values plus unmatched values from the left operand ultimately. So how many records will what is the common values among this? A. Obviously inner join would still get executed. So join record 1 with what? A. And then second join with what? B. Third join with C. And so if I'm referring columns from both, you'll get A joining what's A. B does not have any join record. C does not have any join record. So left outer join is still executing your logic of inner join plus unmatched values from the left out. All values from left table and I'm meaning same. Okay, boss. Yeah. Say for example, I have A here. Then what happens again? Does it create 2 joint records? Yes. This one was. Because it has to execute like inner join first. So what is the common now? A. So this A is joined to this. This A is joined to this. So that forms 2 records plus unmatched values are what? B and C. That's how it is. So it acts like inner join first. Plus the result of inner join plus the unmatched values from left operand would be your left outer join. Okay. And then you will have right tuples. Exactly same, but only thing is what? Same. Again, even right outer join also will play an inner join first. It gets the result of inner join plus the unmatched values from right operand. What are the unmatched values from right operand? D and E. This basic database knowledge. Database is lifelong important. See, that how it performs an inner join plus the unmatched values from the right operand also. Okay, boss. You understand this logic? And then if I say full outer, again it executes an inner join with common values against it. Then unmatched values from left table and unmatched values from right table. Both this sets. Get 2 and 5 with B and what C. So it gets a common result set like in another join plus unmatched values from the left table plus unmatched values from the right table. This will be full outer.
Sir, this will be the same as union all, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, boss? Okay, boss. But union ki join ki difference ఉంటుందన్న. Join అంటే just trying to join with the common set and formulate combination record. But union, when you say union, it will be like in display record 1, it will display record 2 separately. But when you say join, you can basically bring both record set into one common record. Yeah.
Sir, can you execute these two queries?
See, I know the logic behind this like union all because it brings me all duplicates everything. But only what I'm saying is, say for example, if I take this, if I say union all, what happens? It takes this result set A, B, C. It takes result set A. You get output like this. But if I'm joining, I'm able to get the result set of query 1, result set of table 1 as a common record. I'm able to join them and formulate as a single record. See, the logic is the same, but the projection is different. Here it projects like values from table 1 plus values from table 2 as a complete new result set. But here I'm able to combine both records as record from table 1. I'm able to refer the record from table 2 and formulate as a single record, single projection record. So the projection would be different. That's what I mean. If union all is same like full order, then I'll never use full order. I'll be using union. But there is a difference. In the projection, it is different. Yeah. It's not going to get the common values together. It's going to get us two different sets. Yeah. Union. Date is same general లేదా no, for me I understand because logical ఆలోచించిన column name can be different. But the data, when I say date element, the date nothing but date type and should be same. Because if you're trying to join a field with the date of varchar, it does not actually. You have to convert those date types and then only you go about joining. But when you say union, it does not really worry about date types because I was trying to union country ID, customer ID, which are two different data sets. It never worried about. Okay. So how do I join this? Look at this two. See, when do you basically join? When do you perform a join operation? When you want to link up two tables. Let's say I've got data set in table 1. You got some result data set in table 2. I just want to read data from both these tables together. Then I would like to combine this. I would like to combine those two results by using a join operation. If you look at this fact sales, table, I've got order ID, product ID, and then what? Customer ID. And it gives me net for a given customer ID. I know what is net sales. Yeah. And I've got customer table for a given customer ID. I would know to which region or to which country does it belong. Right. So ultimately, I would like to achieve a query which gives me for a particular given country what is my net sales. So how can you link up this? Because if I go to my fact sales, I don't have a country name here. I only have what? Customer ID here. So for a given customer ID, I would get to know the net sales from this table. I have another, if I go to customer table, there I would know which customer belongs to which country. But ultimately, my report requirement is I would like for a given country, what is my net sales? So get the country name of a customer from this table. And then for a given customer, what is my net sales from the other table? Then go about joining based on what? Which column can I use for joining here now? Customer ID. Customer ID to connect చేసుకుంటే వచ్చేస్తుంది. అది point. Okay, boss? first let me just write once, then select, okay. Then I'll have what? From. So in the select class, you listed what?
Muted.
Okay, boss?
Unmuted.
Okay. You're joining it on customer ID, right? Now you can hear me now. Hello? Right. You're joining on customer ID. So see, look at the point. See, this table has got customer ID. I need to use it to join to this customer table. Yeah. So can I say this is my main table? Huh? Okay. Okay. So I need to consider this table for net sales, and this customer ID must be joined to this customer ID. Okay. So what is the requirement here? I would like to get net sales only for those customers which has got country. So only common values are matching I need to bring in. So which join will I use? Inner join. Because if there is a customer who does not belong to any country, I don't want to refer them. Okay, I just want to refer only those countries which belongs to the customer. So I'll say table 1 as FCT. FCT. So from FCT sales, I would like to read data from FCT sales. While reading data from FCT sales, I would like to join to other table and then read it. If I just want to read, I'll say table 1, comma, table 2. But while reading what I want, when I'm reading data from table 1, I would like to perform join on table 2 and then get it. So I'll say what? From table 1, okay. Inner join, which table? From this table, while reading data from fact sales, I would like to join to what? Customer table. Okay. Now, since when you're referring multiple tables, and from then onwards, whenever you want to specify join condition or whatever it is, you got to specify table name dot table name dot. So sometimes the table name could be very big, right? So I can't repeat the table name. So what I'll do, I'll give some alias name. I'll say this T1. I'm just giving another naming of the table. So I'm saying from fact sales, where I'm referring that as T1, inner join customer, where I'm referring that as T2. Okay. So I would like to read data from fact sales. While reading, I would like to inner join to customer table on what? While reading data from fact sales, I would like to join to customer table on what? So on D1 dot what? Customer ID is equal to what? So in this case, the column what I would like to use for joining is same. It could be different. Say in one table it could say customer ID. In one table it could say customer number also. So column names could be different. The content must be same. That's what. The data element must be same. Yeah. This is my join condition. That's it. So from fact cells, inner join this table on this. This is my condition. Now, to be more clear, this you're reading country name, bus? Yes. This country name is read from which table? Customer table. So what is the alias name for customer table? T2. So better I say. So system to understand when I say T2 dot means what? Read country name from table to which is customer table, and net sales should be read from which table? Table. Antenna. I can be more specific, but see, even if I don't specify now, it will still go through. Why? Because country name is available only in customer table. Net sales column is available only in fact sales table. But if there is some, let's say the country name was available in both the tables, then there will be ambiguous issues. Ambiguity, no, ambiguous is an error. So to be more clear, I can say this column must be read from this table. This column must be read from this table. So you can be explicitly specifying the table name from where the column must be read from. Okay. And that's it. Now let's just select this and say. So it is just giving me, look at this. For each, if you remember in net sales, there are fact sales, there are around 36,000 records something. So it takes all those 36,000 records. For each record, it joins against the customer ID and then gets me the country name for it. Done, boss. But I'm not happy with this result. If I see the country name is being repeated, boss. There are a lot of records with same country. That doesn't make sense for me. Now what I want is, I would like, there might be 100 records of North Europe. I would like to group all those records of North Europe as single record. Or I would like to group, for each country, I would like to perform a group. So Brazil has one group, North Europe has one group, North America has one group. I would like to group all the records belong to North America as single records. So I would like to group those records together. Now let's look at this. So I have one record as Northern Europe, like this. I've got 100 records. When I basically combine these records, the combined record should have what country name? North America. Clear. And there are 100 records with the same name as North America. When I group all of them, the resulting rows should have what? North Europe, right? So that is like same value. But let's say for North Europe, I've got one record with 11,000, another record with 84,000, another record with 13,000. What should I, when I combining these rows, what should happen to my net sales? I would like to perform sum of it. I would like to aggregate that. Yeah. So then I'll say what? Select country name. Sum of error is sum of T1 dot net sales. Okay. Now since I've got an aggregation function specified in the projection list and combined along with the non-aggregate field, and this non-aggregate field must be specified in group by class. Now group by what? So now look at this. All records of North Europe have been aggregated and it does give me net sales. Okay, boss. So when I perform an aggregation function and I can perform a group by, I can group those records as well. Next requirement is, you see, these country names have been just displayed without any particular order. I would like to sort the result set based on the name of the country in descending order. So order by must be the last statement. Should I write order by before group by or after group by? Order by must be the last statement of the select statement always. What happens to net sales of what happens to customers who does not have countries? Country will be null and you get the value. All the records where country is blank will be formatting as a separate row with null country. Yeah? Order by So by default it's coming as what? Ascending. But I wanted what? Descending. But default it is ASC ascending. I can go change it to this. So I get the descending values. Okay. Okay, boss.
Can't we do sort on aggregated value?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can do. We will do that. I'll come to that. Don't worry. Now, now again, see now I have another requirement. There's something like 14 lakhs 37 and so I would like to see, okay, I'm getting this data, okay. Next, up from within the same result set, I would like to filter saying where my net sales is less than this value. The 14 lakhs or 1 crore 43 lakhs, I don't know. 1 crore 43 lakhs, I think. Yeah. 14 crores 30 lakhs. Okay. Okay. So now what I want is, so I would like to apply where class now. I'll say where sum of net sales greater than and where better having better. Because you're trying to restrict your data based on aggregation fields, so I'll have to go with what? Having. Having, see, after the records have been grouped, having makes sense. Yes or no? I want the records to be grouped first, then on the aggregated, after aggregation of the data, then I want my filtering to be applied with having clause. So now tell me, logically if you think, having should be before group by or after group by? First of all, the records have to be grouped and aggregated, then I can execute my having clause, right? So then I'll say what? Having sum of even dot net sales less than, that's it. Okay, so this will just show me only those we wrote or not. चलिए बस इधर right. So what these, I got these ones which are less than this value. Like this I can apply having clause also. Okay. Okay. I have this. Then I also have another requirement. I just want this result set to be projecting only for those entries where my country name ends with small a. So where my net sales should be less than this value, and also my country name must end with a letter, small a. So what I can do? Yeah. Again, see. Again, you're trying to restrict rows, but previously in the previous case, I was trying to restrict my rows based on aggregate fields, so I went with what? Having clause. Now I would like to restrict my rows based on non-aggregation fields, so then I should go with what? Where clause. Where?
Sir, it should be before group by, right?
Antento. Where? Yeah. Either copy in there. Yeah. You can say like. So there was only one Columbia something which was ending with A. Okay, was fine. Now I'm okay. I don't need that. Now he was asking me. I don't want you understood about having and where perfectly. You were asking me another case now. You were saying execute. So now you wanted to sort based on the net sales, not on the countries. I can do that. I can order by what? ఇది మనం ఏం పెట్టినా డిసెండింగ్ కరెక్టేనా ఇది పెద్ద నంబర్ అది డెసిమల్స్ రెండు ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి పెద్దగా బట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ సార్టెడ్ ద లీస్ట్ వన్ ఇస్ అట్ ద బాటమ్ వి ఆర్ సార్టెడ్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ వాట్ అదే డిసెండింగ్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద నెట్ సేల్ ఈవెన్ ఆన్ ద అగ్రిగేషన్ ఫీల్డ్ ఐ కెన్ డూ సార్టింగ్ నో ఇష్యూస్ okay okay now so getting country name and net sales fine. I would like to see the top 3 countries from top performing countries. Now, which are the countries with highest net sales? Top 3 highest net sales I want. If I just go with select like this, it is just giving me what all the possible countries and their net sales against it. I just want to see the top 3 countries, top 3 performing countries. So I identify the top based on the highest performing net sales. The ones with highest net sales would be considered as top. How do you get? How do you get this? You would do anything. If I just say
row num less than 2.
One second, say there are values with huge amounts here, right? If I just say this is how you can say how many you want. Top you say you want what? Top 3. Please just give me top 3 and North Europe, Germany, Brazil. Correct? When I say top 3, out see your select is just giving me some result set. Out of that result set, it is just picking the first 3 and showing me. When I say top 3, highest కాదు పైన 3 ఏమన్నా వస్తుంటది. Top 3 will only give you the first 3 records of my result set. First it executes my select, formulates the result set. From this result set, just picks the first 3 rows and gives you as a result. The top 3. Kada. నాకేది కావాలా I want to see the countries with highest net sales as top 3. Top highest net sales.
Max
net sales. So what I'll do, I'll use order by, I'll sort the data based on the highest net sales to the top, and then from there pick 3. Then that gives me what? Top 3, right? We'll move to top. Arrange your result set to get the required format given. From there, you just pick top 3. If you have top 5, top 5. Okay. Okay, was fine. I think you should be able to understand. Clear? Same other. I can just, if I want to go with left out, you'll just change this keyword. That's it. Left. Out. So the first table is, this is considered as left table and this will be considered as right table. And if I just say right output, right on top, the full order, full order. Ultimate syntax ultimately the logic is same, but internal functionality will be different. How it performs inside. But syntax of writing is also. What is your doubt?
Sir, this top keyword is not available in
top
is there.
Top ఉంటుందన్న general top is available. Limit ఉండదు కానీ top is available.
Is there? Yeah.
Okay.
So I think with that, we should be able to write any kind of join with that understanding. Now look at this, what is trying to do. Select T2.company name, net sales, and from fact sales as T1, inner join customer T2 on T1.customer ID is equal to T2.customer ID, group by what? Company name. So he's trying to join on which column? Customer ID, and then just picking company name from there. Okay. Same thing is trying to go with what? Left out join into common plus unmatched. Unique results fact looks are petting extra the undo మరి లేదు నీకు లెఫ్ట్ టేబుల్ రావాలి కదా I'm just trying to insert one record in the fact sales with customer ID as 999, but there's never a customer with 999 in it. The 24th with a value in the 24,019. 1981. 1944, 1981, 11,500, 11,548, 18, 24,000, 19,680, then 375, then it's 18,000. You can separate. But look, character field.
Sir, there is a comma for 18,000. Hello?
18 is, yeah?
18,000 there is a comma in between. Oh, that. Yeah.
అన్ని ఇంటీజర్లు ఇబ్బంది ముఖ్యనేషన్స్ Ten, 11, 13, 14, 15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 8, counting in 13 to so values. Multiple times something missing here. 11th, 13. Put 15, 16 and 8. Line number of syntax here, comma, in the column 58.
After 15, 3 commas are there, right, sir? I think there is an issue.
Yeah, this is
It is 8 position.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there is a problem. That position 58.
No, correct. 1, 2. See, there are 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. அது ಲೆಕ್ಕಲಿಗೆ ಪಟ್ಟು order ID, then I'll say product ID, say net sales. Hmm. Okay, I'm just insert. I didn't want to insert every value. I just want to insert one because with 999, 19, and then customer ID is what? 999, and the value for net sales is 12,000. Now, if I just go with this left orders, what is my left table? Fact sales. So fact sales will get even unmatched values also. So will I get the customer record of 999? So let me instead of company name, I'll say customer ID. So now. So I should get the customer ID 999 also. I'll say order by triple nine రావాలి కదన్నా. Was this record inserted? Product ID, customer ID strip ఏమ్మా? అది లెఫ్ట్ తీసుకుంటాము. నా ఫస్ట్ టేబుల్ ఇస్ లెఫ్ట్ టేబుల్ జనరల్. So left outer, select customer ID, net sales. Okay, I'm selecting from T2. అది ఇబ్బంది లేదు కానీ but let me select, yeah. ఇక్కడ select, let me select this also then. Because that was referred from T2 which doesn't have customers, so it doesn't bring me. It must be there in group by also. So now you get that. The T1 కాదు. commit జరిగింది. I have this record. Net sales 12,000. Then what? Okay, let me say left out. So where T2 dot customer ID is equal to, at least now you should see whether it's getting. No. Fax
You
sales.
should insert that in the customer table, sir, not in the activity table.
We updated to order ID, not customer ID.
Insert inside customer ID, not in the activity table. So, customer table, everything follows the.
When you say left out, then I'm trying to bring in transactions for which there is no customer. So my left table is fax sales. The fax sales, I have a transaction against the customer for which there is no master data maintained. I want the net sales.
In the customer ID, customer table, so you have to insert that in the customer ID, then.
No, not necessary. That is, see,
Then we have to select T1 dot customer ID. Right?
even that is the T1 dot customer. You read customer ID from T. No.
Order by also it should be T1. Where class?
Where class single quotes required there? 999?
Now we get okay, so you get 999 here. So it means when you say left out there, it is just bringing even unmatched values from fax cells. The fax cells we have 999, which is not matching, it is still bringing out for reporting. Okay. Only thing is the problem was referring this customer ID from it, which never had that customer ID. Same thing if I say right outer and say from the customer table, you will insert a record with 121. So there is a customer as 121 who does not have any okay, there is a customer as 121 who does not have a transaction. Now I'm saying fax sales, right outer join what? Customer. So fax table will be the left table and this is your right table. So when you join in customer table, customer ID, you'll even get the customers who does not match with the customer table also. So the 121 also should be out. That's right. 121 name in the cancel. System elsewhere. Okay. You should get see with this customer. I'm selecting customer ID from which table T2 this customer. Left to bit on so. So I'll get this 121 customer, but there's no net sales again. So it gets common plus unmatchable is from right table. left out about the matching values plus unmatched values from the left end. Full outer కొడితే అన్నీ వస్తాయి. So if you see, when I say full outer, it should bring me 121 999 అందరూ రావాల్సింది. But if I'm selecting only from one, I get this 121 and also see a record of what? 999. You get the result set of common values plus unmatched values from left and as well as right. So like this you can write any kind of join. Okay. Next. So we also seen this writing top 5 or top 10. Next, there's one more concept called multiple groupings. So we're using group by function. When I want to group the records, we'll be using group by function. But we can also create multiple sets of groups. One small option. Look at this. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just creating a table with ID, customer, product, and then sales. Okay. And I'm just inserting these 7 records with what is customer here, C1, 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 and the C2, C2. I've got data for 2 years, 2 customers, and what? 2 products. I have this table in. What is the table? So I have a table called T1 here. I see ID, some order ID, then customer, year, and then product some net sales. Please mute yourself, boss. So customer, year, and product. Okay. So basically, what I want. See, when you say group by, you can say group by customer or product or year, or you can say group by customer, year, product. Then basically create groupings. But I want my result set to contain multiple grouping sets. I want some result set to be grouped with customer specific, one more result set grouped with respect to customer and product, another result set grouped with customer and year. So depending on my requirement. See, like this, by using this syntax group sets, you can create multiple. So I just want to select year, customer, year, product, and sum of net sales from T1. Normally you say group by and you just say group by what? But you can say group by grouping sets. Okay, you create multiple sets. And set 1 is customer with year, and I want one more set with customer and product. So I'll have one set of grouping performed with respect to customer and year combination, one set of grouping performed with customer and product combination. Normally group by any, either you just give one set, generally either by customer year or customer product or something. But I'm saying by using grouping sets, you can create multiple grouping functions, so grouping clauses you can say. See, now you will see the result with this result set is with group by customer and year. This result set will be grouped by customer and what? Product. For each customer and product, this is aggregated for each and every customer and product combination. This aggregation is done with respect to every customer and year combinations. Like this, we can create multiple group sets. Okay, boss? Yeah. So this is what I want to touch on select. Okay. So if you are pretty much strong in select, I think you can pretty much handle scripting. Okay. Fine. So we'll stop it here today. We'll continue tomorrow. Very fun, okay.
Sir, I have a question here.
Finish it fast. Yeah.
Sir, ఈ example లోనే insert statement లో 1 2 3 4 ఉంది కదా ID అని చెప్పేసి.
So right, no.
Yeah. Can we make it automatic, sir? Automatic increment out every time 1 plus.
Automatically.
Increment that.
Yeah, we can use sequence, right? We can use sequence as one option. Or I gave you one Windows function row number. I gave you one Windows function as row number. We can also, but we'll get into those Windows functions. There is something called row number of a Windows function which can also be used to generate a sequential row number.
Thank you.
Okay. See, this is how you actually write that. You want to see. We have written a view with that. We wanted to get the row number, so we use this function. Row number, it must be specified over and order because it's actually Windows functions. The syntax is row number with over which block it is and order by sorting. Then it can start giving you the row number, sequential number. Okay, that's fine. Thanks.